talk about the insurance. Awfully funny yesterday. Davies group finally reached out to my wife, asked if I happened to be there, and if she could speak with me. This is Miss Sweet Lisa. Miss Sweet Lisa got on the phone. She was very polite this time, as you know, because I don't take fucking ignorance that fucking good. But Sweet Lisa told me we have an issue. Everybody's scared to come out to Jamie Hicks's house to look at his damages to his truck and his trailer. So I'm like, okay, so what do we do from there? She asked me about a couple incidences. One was with my daughter's house. Asked me what happened. I told her they were forcing themselves on her property without her being there and without her wanting them there. And I told them to get wheeling. They had two choices. One, I can call the cops. Two, I can kick your ass. That's your choices. Don't go on my daughter's property. And only any good dad would do that. So, wrong or right. Second time I was on the phone with Bob Thompson, and we were talking about how I see this cat at a friend's house. And I go up to the guy and I ask him for some information. You know, can you show me some proof of identification? He says, well, who the fuck's asking? I says, well, I am. He says, well, who the fuck are you? You ain't nobody. I ain't got to show you shit. So, got back on the fucking horn. Called Bob. Bob Thompson got the police up there, la-di-da-di-da. Because that was when the time when Davies Group wasn't giving us, or Carus Chemical wasn't giving us their insurance information, people. That was the time. And they also were not giving us anything at that point. So, regardless. Davies Group's, I'm supposed to do something with my truck and trailer. I got an 05 truck. I never looked at. I got a 2015 trailer. Aluminum cargo trailer. Custom. Then no, my insurance won't look at it. I don't know why, what the deal is, but they want me to drag it around town. Well, if anybody's got any ideas of where I can take a trailer to get an estimate for some damages caused by Carus Chemical fire, I'd really appreciate it. State Farm did take care of my truck, my 2001 fucking Ram. They wrote me a check. I have yet to get it fixed. I have yet to cash the check. Very leery about that. Good news and some bad news. You take it for what it's worth. People, we got notices yesterday. We can email the city and let them know if you don't live on this street and you don't agree with these truck routes up here on Porter Avenue and using this warehouse, email Brent Bader and let him know, please. That way it's on record. You don't have to be present at the meeting, but at least tell people, tell the man you don't want it there. You don't want chemicals driving through your fucking neighborhood. Period. Because it goes by your house too. It's just not Porter. So, as you all know, the city's proposing to shut down the truck route. Carus Chemical wants to get everything out of the building because probably they know that I'm sniffing in the right goddamn spot. Because there's something very fishy about the Apollo building. City on 419 or 420 had a hired engineer come in and do a structural engineer on the Apollo building. I can't get the report yet. I'm hoping to get it Monday. Why can't I get the report? No pictures of inside the building by anybody, except for some people. The IEPA, they took a picture of one way and that was it. The good news is, hopefully the route's coming down. Hopefully they're never using this damn warehouse again. I know they'll still have access to it, but if they're getting everything out of it, then that means they're not planning on using it. And you know what? By law, in the paperwork that I read, that's what it says. They're not supposed to be back there. That's contaminated land behind a fucking Superfund fence site. That's why it's there, to keep people out. But certain people get to use businesses like Freddie Carus and Carus Chemical in the crew. All related. That's good news, people. The bad news is we're going to see semis back up here again because they got to haul this shit out of here. Which is all right by me in a sense. It's a move forward. It means we're winning something. What they're taking out, hell, we won't know. We won't know. They could be taking them barrels of waste that I've been talking about up out of there that's been stored in there since the fucking, since they did all the testing and the well holes and everything. Oh, yeah. We'll be talking about that before Monday, before they start trucking that shit out of there. Because I'm going to tell you what I found before they move it. Before they move it, because they know I'm onto this shit. Big time, big time. I'm sniffing in the right spot, people. Trust me. They admitted, Don, they had no emergency plan for the fucking city. They had one for inside the plant, but not for the residents of fucking LaSalle. They failed us on that. Now, are they going to be held accountable? I doubt it, but they did say it to the city aldermen, Jordan Crane and Bob Thompson. They're going to create a committee, and the committee is going to have city members on it. I think there should be a community member in that fucking committee as well. Yeah, we know they're fucking lying. We know they're lying. Nobody's gave them pictures as many times as we asked for them from so many different people. We ain't got shit. No video, no picture. But they admitted to the city they had no emergency plan. So now they want to get a committee going, which is a fucking awesome idea. I'm glad they admitted it, but nobody's being held accountable for it. Nobody. That's my problem. That's my problem. I've been held accountable for every damn thing I've done wrong in my life. And these people get away with everything. I think they could kill somebody and get away with it. They probably already have, in my opinion. Just my opinion, people. So, that's good news. You know, they're going to work on getting a fucking emergency plan down. Why they didn't have one? This is the same reason why Mr. Fred Moore can't find anything, even in the basement archives, of an emergency plan for the people. Evacuation plans, what we're going to do. It's called just in case. Worst case scenario. And you know what? I don't think anybody in the city is capable of handling that fucking job of being on that committee. I really don't. There needs to be a biased person in that committee. Biased. Somebody separate from the city entity and the Carus Chemical corruption. Period. But it's a move forward. It's a move forward. Now, will they hold up to this shit? I don't know. I got one more good thing, people. One more good thing. We've been talking about an air monitor. Nobody knows what to do. Nobody wants to get one. We can't get a college. We can't even get IVCC to take it. Well, guess what? Guess what? No, we won't be bullied by them. Refuse it. But guess what? Carus Chemical has offered to pay for an air monitor to put somewhere up north of here. Where that is, I don't know. Who will monitor it? We had an alderman say that IVCC wasn't interested. Well, they're interested now because I'm sure Carus Chemical gives them a lot of money. But what they're going to do is they're going to pay for it, and the city's going to take it over. And then the college is going to go ahead, and they're going to, that way we can all keep track, people. We can all keep track. And I think that's fucking an awesome idea. But I'm going to tell you something. Are they going to do it? Will they do it? Will it be done? That's the question. I feel like the new PR firm, They should have got rid of that old one a long time ago because they fucking fucked you guys, Carus. They jacked you out of your cash, man. I hate to say it, but they robbed you because they fucking don't know jack. Whoever you got now, a little bit smarter. They're doing their tricks. They're really fucking good at it, man. They're drowning the media out with all their goodness. They're trying like hell to make things right with people, but that should have been done a long time ago. Long time ago. Shouldn't have been a fight. And they're still saying they're trying to make right. Well, I've seen some fucking shit. And when they're trying to con you, telling you, well, you know, if you sign up on the truck in the house, you know, we'll give you that truck money. But you got to sign off on the house, too. That sound right to you? Don't sound right to me. I'm going to deal with Lisa from here on out. That's what I'm told. Because apparently there's too much confusion up there with all these fucking Hickses running around. Also, it is true that Carus Chemical is paying everybody's deductibles up to $2,500. That is phenomenal. Fucking phenomenal. Now, like I said, if any of this list comes true, I don't know. But I'm telling you something. Something about that Apollo building. And I know what's about the Apollo building. Because I know. I read it, and I'm going to share it. I also put up a little video from the M&H Superfund meeting of the Carus Chemical attorney that showed up there to debunk the things that I was saying. He was there. Why would Carus Chemical have their attorney at a Superfund M&H meeting other than to put himself on record to shine the diamond? Shine the diamond. Well, I debunk everything he says. All he says, them facts are incorrect, blah, 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 blah. He's been his lawyer for 20 years, he said. Well, I think he's a little rusty. I think he forgot some of that fucking inner layers of the onion. You know? I think he forgot a little bit. Maybe he should have refreshed his brain before he came to the fucking meeting and wanted to chat with me. So I'd like you to check that video out. It's on YouTube. It will be on YouTube, but I wanted to post it on here because this is for my fucking people. I want you to see what's going on. And you want to know about contamination? When I get done by the end of this weekend, because I'm kind of busy today, I'm going to put something together. And I'm going to show you what we're looking at, people. And I'm going to show you the truth behind the M&H fucking Carus Chemical Superfund site. M&H went bankrupt 1978. People, they filed for bankruptcy. They knew they were going down. Not the first time. They also filed in 1935. But they knew they were going down 78. And then that's when all the shit started going. They started selling equity. They started selling their shit to other Carus members. 6 Carus members filed for bankruptcy on M&H property. 6 Carus members. 2 we know of. 2. That's Fred Carus and another Carus. Who are the other 4 Caruses, people? They say they won't give names. Secretive Carus or M&H owners. Secret. Want to know why it's secret? Because they don't want you to know it's the homies that's running Carus Chemical. It's fucking also the homies who run M&H. They put their shit up for auction, people. Underneath, not paying their debt, and they sold their equipment back to Carus Chemical members. Family members. They took their money out of their account before they filed for bankruptcy. And they took the cash and they put it in Country Brooks Farm, Carus Brook Farms, fucking a Carus membered M&H owner fucking guys. account. They knew what they were doing. Over it was $1.7 million before they filed bankruptcy. They move their shit around, people. They're snakes. They're good at this shit of deceiving people. And if they can deceive the EPA out of their responsibility of contaminating this fucking town from their family history that they take credit for all the time, Carus family does. You tell me. Strange shit, people. Strange shit. I wanted to give you that little bit of good news. I take it with a grain of salt. I take if we see it, if it happens. My only fear is they're not telling us how many semis this time, because they're not gonna do that. But don't think I won't be counting. Don't think the cameras won't be fucking rolling and seeing how many pull their ass out of here and how much junk is really in that fucking building. So, I gotta go. This one was short. I just wanted to get that out because I wasn't on here yesterday. I had some issues that, I don't even want to fucking talk about it, but just a bad day. And I'll probably be on here tomorrow. I'll be on here tomorrow. I'm going to post a city letter I got in my mailbox. It's going to talk about the truck route. I'm asking people not in my ward to please email Brent Bader and let him know your feelings on this truck route. Because you can guarantee you, Carus Chemical is going to have their fucking opinion in there. So, the more we get, the merrier. One thing I'm saying, the people that can't make the meetings, please do this for me. Please. I'm asking you for everything I've done for everybody so far and continue to do. I'm asking you to please email Brent Bader. I will be present at that meeting. I think the people on our street should be present at that meeting. If you're not, you're foolish. You need to see what's going on. But for the sake of us, I'm asking for help. Email Brent Bader, shut down Porter Avenue, form Carus Chemical, Apollo, Tier 2 storage facility. Please, I'm asking you. I'll put more information up when I post the letter I got and give you the email address. We got to keep making this movement, people. It's little, and I know they're listening because they know I'm on to something. I'm on to something fucking huge here, people. And it's got everything to do with the Apollo building. But ask yourself, how can a person run a business, a legit business, under the cover of I should put a fucking sign on my yard, keep out US EPA Superfund. Right? That'd keep motherfuckers out of my yard. Good Lord. Hey, people, looks like it's going to be a beautiful day. Get out and do something constructive. Don't let this shit ruin your day. Don't ever let it ruin your day. Smile and move on, because it's all we can do right now. But the fight's not over. Just because they giveth doesn't mean we're going to taketh until we seeth. Right? We got to see it. Because so far we've been deceived by so many motherfucking people. It's sickening. But for them to come out and say they don't have an emergency plan, huge, people. I already knew that. I already knew it. I already proved it. There's no fucking documentation that anybody can produce out of any department to show me they had that. So, that's fucking huge in my book. Because I've been right all along. Keep up with me now. Keep up with me now. You fucking trolls. You new trolls are good. Ooh, they're good. Fucking real good. But, moving on. Tomorrow's a new day. Get on with today, people. Peace out. Appreciate everyone. Share my stuff. Check out my YouTube channel at the Jamie Hicks Show. I'm there. Accountability Angel. She recorded the whole M&H meeting on YouTube if you want to look her up. Pretty interesting stuff. She's got good stuff on her page too, people. She's a fucking fighter. She's a fighter. You know, get down to the truth. Facts, people, facts. Peace out.